Failed negotiations between hospitals and Minnesota nurses are setting the stage for a possible strike. Last spring, Minneapolis teachers made history when they walked the picket line for 3 weeks. Now another group of essential workers is joining forces, saying they'll vote on a strike. WCCO's Marielle Mose joins us live from the Minnesota Nurses Association headquarters with where things stand on a potential nurses strike. Marielle?
Well, Pauline, similar to the Minneapolis teacher strike, this strike could also make history if that's what it comes to. That's because it involves 15,000 nurses across the Twin Cities as well as Twin Ports. Now, earlier this morning, the Minnesota Nurses Association president, along with some of its members, gathered here at the headquarters in St. Paul to announce that they will be doing a strike authorization vote on Monday. This comes after failed contract negotiations over the last 5 months with hospital executives. Nurses are trying to negotiate solutions to staffing shortages and staff retention, as well as patient care and raises that meet the cost of inflation. Now, all these problems, they argue, have gotten way worse since the pandemic, and they say they've reached a breaking point, and they really hope to still avoid a strike if possible.
Whatever we vote on, how many ever days, even one day, we're all going to have in our hearts that we feel like we're abandoning our patients. And you talk about moral injury. That is what we are being forced to do, is totally against every ethical principle that we have. But we have no choice.
Now, we've reached out to several major hospitals in the Twin Cities area that have MNA nurses working at them, including mHealth Fairview, Allina, and Regions. Allina just got back to us. They say that they've been in negotiations. This is the 12th time they've sat down with MNA, and they've offered an economic package of 10.25% over the course of a 3-year contract. Now, here's the next steps in the timeline. They will go on the strike authorization vote on Monday. If it passes with a 2/3 majority, then it will be a 10-day cooling off period, which will give the MNA leadership time to tell hospital executives what they've decided on and that they will go on strike. Now, again, in this time, at any point, negotiations will be ongoing. So there could be a settlement that they reach between now and the end of the 10-day cooling off period, and all of this and a strike can still be avoided at this point. So, Pauline, it's just going to be a waiting game. Take it day by day and see where everything turns out. But this is certainly a loud and clear message to hospital executives by saying they're willing to go through with the vote.
And we'll follow the developments closely. Thanks, Al.